Time for the light heavyweights, a late addition to the card. A black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu who has rolled at the Lion's Den. Travis Lutter and the former CFL running back looking to run right through this newcomer, Marvin the Beastman Eastman.
Travis Lutter is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Carlos Machado and is a world-class submission wrestler. Lutter is extremely dangerous with his submissions and holds a 6-1 mixed martial arts record. Tonight, he makes his UFC debut.
We're going to come out and feel each other out. It'll kind of depend on if he comes hard, I'm going to shoot. If he comes out and feels me out, I'm going to try to wait until he tries to commit with some punches, and then I'm going to try to take the fight to the ground, win the fight there.
Marvin the Beastman Eastman is an excellent wrestler and a professional kickboxer. Extremely strong and explosive, Eastman is a threat wherever the fight takes place. Eastman is looking to prove that he belongs among the toughest light heavyweights in the world.
A win is a win, but I always want to win and take the judges out of, making a decision. That's the easiest way to take. The fans don't have no dispute. They don't have to worry about the scorecards. If you knock the guy out, there's nothing that anybody can say.
Coming up next, Travis Lutter takes on Marvin the Beastman Eastman.
Tail of the tape all night brought to you by Science. Extreme supplements for extreme athletes. Look for them at your favorite health food stores and gyms. Science, extreme supplements for extreme athletes. Marvin Eastman is 35. Newcomer Travis Lutter is 4 years younger. There is a reach advantage, but again, remember, Lutter is more jiu-jitsu and ground skill than the pro boxer and kickboxer, Marvin Eastman. Our referee for this light heavyweight matchup is Mario Yamasaki.
All right, gentlemen, look at me here. Go back to your corner. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
All right, we're underway as they tap gloves. Oh, Marvin Eastman doesn't want the tap, Frank. He wants to get to business, remember? His UFC debut against Vitor Belfort suffered a nasty, nasty cut over his eye, kind of the middle of the forehead, and the fight was stopped. Marvin wants some redemption. Lutter wants to show very well today. Lutter looking for the shoot here early?
Definitely. Marvin's really not giving him anything right now. He's not committing too far forward. I mean, if Marvin shoots him with a flurry of punches, Lutter's looking to change levels and maybe get on his hips, but he's really not giving anything right now. He's kind of looking for the jab, and if Lutter were to shoot, you leave himself open for a strike from a knee being stuffed into the ground. So it's kind of a cat and mouse game right now.
Pretty obvious Travis Lutter doesn't want to exchange right now.
No, not at all. Looks like the way his posture is totally defensive. He's just looking for a shot.
Of course, the danger of Eastman jumping in, that he leaves himself vulnerable to that shot. So a little cat and mouse, as Frank mentioned early on. Marvin Eastman in the white trunks, Travis Lutter in the dark trunks. Just underway. One of 3 5-minute rounds. Combination, and Lutter steps away. The bright lights, that first time. You had a first time in the octagon. How different is it than your previous mixed martial arts experiences?
Being underwater, I couldn't hear anything. I just saw the guy in front of me. I couldn't have heard nothing. Nope.
And that is one way to look at it. You close everything out. You just say it's something I've done all my life, right, Frank?
Correct. You do it so many times, it just becomes routine.
Great point.
Again, Marvin looking for a strike. I mean, I don't know why he maybe doesn't throw a little bit of a low kick, something here, and just I guess the fear of being taken down on his back. But
crowd wants some engagement early, Frank.
Definitely, no one wants to see two guys.
Was impatient. The East Coast, they want action early. They're excited about the Red Sox. There's a combination by Lutter, just trying to keep Eastman off guard, though. No damage would have been done.
This is where Lutter should go ahead and engage in a few strikes, throw a few hands, get Marvin not worried so much about being taken down, but maybe get Marvin to want to mix it up. And then when Marvin forgets about the takedown, that's when he wants to shoot in.
How about Marvin with the legs? When you kick and you lead with the leg, does that make you more vulnerable for the takedown than if you lead with the hands?
It really does. I mean, you're putting 1 foot up off the ground, you're not as stable as having 2 feet on the ground.
Thus the reason why he may not be engaging on the legs of his opponent, right?
The bottom line is you have to open up. I mean, you have to take chances sometimes in the fight. You just both can't sit there and play safe. I mean, you're not going to win by not doing anything.
Well, it's obvious that Eastman has great respect for Lutter on the ground, though, because he's not giving him any chance to get there. And don't forget, Marvin Eastman has a great wrestling background, and he's extremely strong. So we need some engagement here in round 1.
1 and 2, Travis, 1 and 2.
Eastman with the left jab. And he'll back up to the center of the ring.
Marvin, get off first!
Lutter obviously doesn't want to engage in the shoot first because he doesn't want to eat a knee.
No, he doesn't want to take a bad shot. And, you know, Lutter's kind of basically at this point, I feel Marvin, there we go. Nice inside low kick.
Eastman talked a lot this week about his continuing pro boxing and kickboxing experience, and he feels that that keeps his hands real sharp. Looking for the combination, Lutter backs right up. Didn't really care who he fought, and the change was made from Patrick Cote, a striker who will fight against Tito Ortiz here tonight. There's a kick caught the inside of the knee. Lutter went with it. There's the shoot. And a nice sprawl by Marvin Eastman, and the engagement was there, so they were waiting each other out.
And that was perfect. So I don't understand with the sprawl that well, Marvin doesn't go ahead and engage with his strikes a little bit more. I mean, even if Lutter gets in on his hips, I see that Marvin can still get his hips out in a good sprawl.
Until you are actually engaged with someone, though, you don't really know, Frank, do you, how good their takedowns are?
No, I mean, that's
Maybe
true.
now he feels, I'm just trying to guess here, but right?
What both fighters are doing right now, they're trying to feel each other out. But,
Get off, Marvin. Let your hands go.
I mean, I think just on paper, Marvin has to have a little bit more confidence that he's going to escape the takedown. I mean, he's going to realize unless this guy totally catches my heels back, pushes me off the fence, whatnot, very nice.
Now, perhaps because he felt the simplicity of that last sprawl, he'll feel more confident now. Would that make sense?
And also, too, you know, a lot
You're
of
a cerebral fighter, so I'm going to be picking your brain all night, buddy. I'm going to be picking your brain all night.
Also, too, I can see maybe, you know, he's going to go to the corners. Corners going to be able to give him a little bit of assurance, saying, "Hey, look, you know, that was scoring. Go for it. That's what you need to do."
Right.
He might have a different idea what's going on in the fight than what we are seeing going on. You know, there's two perspectives going on. There's what the fighter's seeing and what your corner sees.
Eastman, if anyone has scored points here in the first round, it is Marvin Eastman, but action-packed it was not.
No.
And the crowd here at Atlantic City will react. And Eastman raising his hands in frustration, but he can't engage. Oh, Mr. Zito is in the house. Oh, they love it here in New Jersey, Atlantic City, Boardwalk Hall. Travis Lutter's corner. So Travis Lutter set for round 2 against Marvin Eastman.
Okay, let's go, out, let's go.
Lutter, the black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, confident that he can submit his opponent Eastman, but he's got to get to the ground to do so. He attempted one shot in the first round.
Here you see it now, what I'm talking about, the difference in fights.
Oh, there's a good catch.
I see. So look at the confidence. I think Marvin's going to keep building up confidence, and Lutter's going to be losing confidence. Marvin came out exactly what I felt his corner was going to do and say, look, let it go. You're not going to win by sitting there throwing one jab, one right hand. You're the better striker. Throw. This guy is not going to take you down.
The difference in confidence you talked about, and a big shot by Travis Lutter. One punch knockout. Can you believe it?
No.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
This goes to show in a fight, anything can happen. I don't think anybody in the world predicted that happening.
Travis Lutter knocks out Marvin Eastman. Unbelievable.
Wow, I'm impressed. Looked like Marvin came in, dropped his left hand a little bit. He got caught with a straight right hand.
Wow. In the background, you heard the comment, I thought you were a jiu-jitsu guy. What are you doing knocking out a kickboxer? Wow.
Again, look. Oh, yeah, he threw a kick, dropped his hand.
Oh.
Lane shot.
Man.
Well, it wasn't so much a straight right hand, but right hand didn't say. Scored on the button.
Well, that's what the crowd wanted.
That's one point I like to bring up. A lot of guys go ahead and tell me, oh, UFC is so much safer now. Like, it's a little bit more scary. We wrap our hands. Guys, you don't make mistakes.
Let's go to Bruce Buffer for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of the second round with a winner by knockout, Travis Lutter.
I guess we shall consider it a stunning upset, especially in the fashion in which it occurred. Travis Lutter knocks out Marvin Eastman.
I guess he wasn't kidding about it. He's been working on his boxing.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're right about that.